these three habits is what built this character on me of being disciplined, of being a little bit more mentally stable, and what built my grit, my ability to restrain, my ability to like endure and simply just do hard shit. Now, you've been watching this kind of videos of self improvement. Do you think it's really helping you? Here's the thing, you really gotta apply it. The three things that helped me on starting out on my self improvement journey is number one, cardio. Number two is journaling. And number three is meditation. These big three actually built my foundation on discipline, mental stability, and grit. Now, how do you incorporate those in your habits on a routine? First thing in the morning, you could do the three straight away. Like you could wake up earlier before even your classes, and you could do those things. Number one, cardio not only improves heart. I know it improves heart. Yes, it burns calories. It makes you lose fat because you burn calories, and by burning more calories and all that stuff, and making you in a deficit. Like I don't need to explain it further, but by doing cardio makes you a little bit more like mentally enduring. You're grittier. You're likely to embrace the hardship because when you're running, it's really uncomfortable because you're having this increased heart rate and you got like 3 and 5 kilometers more, and you gotta keep doing that. Now that's the good part of it. It trains your endurance, it trains your mental endurance, it also makes you more disciplined because you might not want it to run anymore, but I really got to run. I have to finish this run. And by doing that, even though yeah, you start at the easier pace, you start in the shorter distance, once you really build this foundation, you can easily do things. You can complain less on heat because oh, in this Philippines it's like heat index and people are like complaining and all that stuff. Meanwhile, I'm just me chilling out there, which is funny because many people are just weak. It's not all because of this. I'm offensive, yes. I'm offensive. I'm offending you because you might be weak. You might be one of those people. But the thing is, I'm on your side. I want you to be better. I want you to endure the heat. I want you to endure the hard stuff. And by doing cardio, makes you that, makes you stronger, makes you more, gets you endurance, gets you better endurance, and just build this mental resilience and in you. And the second thing is meditation, mindfulness meditation specifically, because once you really master your emotion or like attention on the present moment, you could make less and less and less dumb decisions on your day-to-day lives. Because when you're vigilant, when you're aware of your thoughts and what the things that you're gonna be deciding or doing, it just makes your decisions a lot more logical, a lot more smart. It's a lot better efficient and all that stuff. And it also relaxes you because you all might think that meditation doesn't really work. Well, of course, it does not work at first time. But the thing is, it works in physical standpoint because it relaxes you. Of course, you don't get to experience the benefits of like increased attention span, increased emotional mental stability, and all that because it takes time to actually adapt on that type of training, which is mindfulness meditation training. It just makes you more decisive. It makes you overthink less. It just makes you a lot more grounded, which is really crucial in this self improvement thing. By doing mindfulness meditation, how do you really do it? Basically, you could open your eyes or either it's open or closed, and you can sit down or even standing up. But the thing is, you just really gotta concentrate your attention into one thing, which is the breath. By focusing on the breath, trains you on how to keep up your attention. But the thing is, you might be thinking, oh, I really can't meditate because I can't keep up my attention. Well, that's really the purpose of it, because the fact that you notice that you lost your attention, your options is to quit and be a pussy, or number two option is to get back. Because that's literally the point of it. You gotta notice that you're distracted. That's the point of meditation. You gotta notice that you've been strayed away by your thoughts. But the thing is, you gotta go back. And then once you get away with your thoughts again, and then you go back, it's like a mental reps. It's like the gym on the brain. And when you do those reps over and over and over again, guess what? You could adapt. You could handle attention longer. You could have better attention span, and you can meditate for longer. And it feels good because you're more likely to do the good decision throughout the day and the day-to-day lives, basically, because you're actually more aware, more vigilant of your thoughts. You overthink less, and you become more rational. And number three is, I consider this one of the most, like, this is give me temporary emotional stability for the day. Because yeah, you could talk about the foundations and all that stuff, but this is the finishing product of the mental health, which is journaling about your thoughts. It's gratitude journaling. Basically, just being grateful of all the things, but I've got nothing to be grateful for. Bro, fuck you. If you're not grateful for something, like, you're horrible. Like, think about it, bro. Your parents are sleep deprived just to keep you alive. Your parents are sacrificing their lives so just you have something to eat. You right now is having your phone, and then you're watching this kind of videos, educational content. Oh, you have this electric fan on you. Oh, you have this home. Oh, you have this something to sit on, and you say that you're not grateful. I wish I could just slap you in the face and say like, bro, you're a fucking pussy. You're horrible. Oh, I've got nothing to be grateful for. What a pussy. I just like having structure in the day. Because the thing is, it might sound robotic, but journaling actually improves your day by giving you clarity. Because just writing out your thoughts actually detangles out your really, really clogged, like tangled thoughts. Because the thing is, when you write, you organize your thoughts. And when you organize your thoughts, your mind is clearer. Therefore, you can actually do your things without thinking of other stuff. You got plan to do. Now, you just gotta execute it. And journaling helped me a lot. It carried me through like 2 years. It has built my foundation in being grateful, becoming more compassionate, becoming more clarity, becoming clearer, having a clear mind, and what's that? Having a structure, and basically just expressing myself in paper. And that's it, bro. I want you to do that before you go to like do something. Like when you wake up, I want you to just grab a notebook and maybe place the notebook right next to you so you can do it straight away, so there's less friction between you and the task. So you're more likely to do it first thing in the morning, because when you do it later in the day, you really get to like skip it, because you would think, oh, it's not much important because I already did the work, I already did my studies and all that stuff. Just do it first thing in the morning. It's easier to stay consistent to do it first thing in the morning, because your brain is more primed to do the tasks when it is at its fresh state. Now, when you do it, you don't have to write so much. You don't have to meditate for so long. You don't have to run for so long. But the thing is, you just gotta keep doing it every single day, no matter what. You run, you meditate, and then you write. That's it. That's carried me from like my entire 16 to 18-year-old like journey and my self improvement. And now once I'm like 18 to 19, I actually focus more in doing these studies, work out, and the gym. Yeah, like that. And I actually skip doing meditation, running, and journaling, which make me feel worse actually. And now I'm back on it. I've been doing that since I got into monk mode, and it just feels so much better, bro. Like, even though it sounds like gay to journal and do this, it sounds like these diaries where you got like this stigma behind all that, taking care of your mental health. Even though it sounds like kind of gay, but it works. It really works because you are expressing yourself in that way, which kind of heals your soul. And by doing that, it actually makes you more mentally stable. When you're more mentally stable, you're more likely to do less dumb decisions. When you do less dumb decisions, you're more likely to do better, and you have a better progress from that process, which makes it really, really top tier. Even though this is like low return once you really get into building your foundation. Once the foundation is built, basically, and now you gotta do the high leverage task, which is the studies, the work, and all that stuff. And yeah, bro, I just want you to do three things: run, run, and journal and meditate. Do those three first thing in the morning. I guarantee you, you become so much more disciplined, emotionally, mentally stable, and mindful. You are gonna be better. You're gonna get better like decision making, and with that, it's gonna skyrocket your progress. Like, trust me, it's gonna build your foundation on this grit.